Hello, my dear students. Today we're gonna talk about the fifth lesson in Unit 2, dividing an algebraic expression by monomial. Find the quotient. Exercise number 1. He gave me here algebraic expression 24x power 3 minus 18x power 5, dividing by algebraic term or monomial 6x power 2. Before we dividing all of them by this monomial, we must divide 24x power 3 by this monomial, and we dividing negative 18x power 5 by this monomial. We must remember this rule. Subtract power when dividing like base. When we divide like base, we must subtract their power. I mean, when we divide, we just divide 24 by 6, it will be equal 4, and here x power 3, x power 2 are two like bases, so when we divided both of them, we just subtract their power. It will be equal 24 divided by 6 equals 4, and x power 3 divided x power 2, it will be equal x, so it will be equal 4x. And by dividing negative 18 by 6, it will be negative 3. X power 5 and x power 2, it will be equal x power 3. Let's see more exercise. He gave me here algebraic expression formed from three algebraic terms. 30a power 5 plus 25a power 2b minus 5a dividing by monomial 5a. We here also dividing each one by 5a, and when we divide like this, we must subtract their power. So when we divided 30a power 5 by 5a, it will be equal 6a power 4, and when we dividing 25a power 2 by 5a, it will be equal 5a, and figure down p as it. It will be equal 5a power 1 and p as it. Negative 5a dividing by 5a, it will be equal negative 1. Why? Because we dividing negative 5 by 5, it will be equal negative 1. A dividing by a, it will be equal a power 0. We can cancel it. And don't forget to write negative 1 in this case. When we haven't here any letters or any symbol to write it, we must write the number here. It will be equal negative 1. Don't forget to write this number. Let's see more exercise. He gave me here 2a plus 2b dividing by 2. This is called absolute term. How to divide this algebraic expression by this absolute term? We just divide 2 by 2, it will be equal 1, and figure down a as it. It will be equal 1a. And the same, 2 dividing by 2, it will be equal 1, and b stay as it. It will be finally equal a plus b. Number 4, how to divide this algebraic expression by 3x by doing the same. 12x power 3 dividing by 3x, it will be equal 4x power 2, and 6x power 2y dividing by 3x, it will be equal 2xy as it. Negative 3xz dividing by 3x, it will be equal negative 1z. Why? Because x dividing by x here, it will be equal x power 0, so we can cancel it. And don't forget to write negative z or negative 1z, both of them are the same. Number 5 here, he gave me this algebraic expression 20m power 3 m power 3 negative 15m power 2 n power 2 plus 10mn dividing by this monomial negative 5mn, but it is 4. By doing the same, we divided each one by negative 5mn. 20m power 3 m power 3 dividing by negative 5mn, it will be equal negative 4m power 2 n power 2. And negative 15 dividing by negative 5, it will be equal positive 3mn. And finally, dividing 10 by negative 5, it will be equal negative 2. M divided m, it will be m power 0. We can cancel it. n dividing by n, it will be equal n power 0. We can cancel it. and don't forget to write just -2 here. Finally, number 6 here, the same. He gave me this algebraic expression: 18a power 4 p power 2 minus 27a power 3 p power 1 minus 6ab dividing by -9ab. How to divide this algebraic expression by this monomial? By doing the same, dividing each one by this algebraic term or monomial, we can find the result. 18 a power 4 p power 2 dividing by -9ab, it will be equal -2 a power 3 p power 1. Dividing -27 dividing by -9, it will be equal +3, and a power 3 by a power 1, it will be equal a power 2. b dividing b equal p power 0, we can cancel it. We just write 3a power 2. -6 divided by -9, it will be equal +2/3. This is a fraction, we can write in this form. a dividing by a, it will be equal a power 0. p dividing b, it will be equal p power 0. We can cancel both of them. So finally, it will be equal -2a power 3b plus 3a power 2 plus 2/3. Thanks for your listening. Goodbye, and the next session.